Hello everyone, this is Mr. Drame. Today we're going to be talking about chapter 9. Again, some of you that was struggling in chapter 8, like I said, I'll try to make things easy. Like every week, I'll give you two assignments, one on Monday and one on Wednesday. The first one on Monday will be like a review or bell works. And then on Wednesday would be the actual work problems in the book. So this work will start on Wednesday. So this is section 9.1, purchasing a new vehicle. Uh, yeah, so most of the information here, I'm sure you probably have heard it, and so or you can research it online. It's a very basic definition. You can define it in your own term. Even if you find it online, make sure you define it in your own term. So it's purchasing a new vehicle, and the objective is I can find the price of a new vehicle. Now we call the price of a new vehicle, we call it the sticker price, right? The sticker price is the factory price plus the options you added, like what kind of option do you want in the car. It could be tinted windows, it could be rims, it could be heated seats, it could be a different color, like very shiny color, that is different from the basic black, white, gray. The different colors, some colors can cost a lot of money. It could also be paint protection, like if somebody scratch it, it's not gonna, they add a different layer. And then you have destination charge, right? So you gotta add the base price, the option, and destination charge. Now, destination charge, yeah. So like I said, I mean, they could add different things too. Like they could add all the fees, cleaning fees, and like there's a lot of good dealerships in Dayton that I know of that, like, if somebody's trading a vehicle, they take that vehicle, they clean it well, and they refurbish it. Basically, like anything that's wrong, they will fix it. So you might get charged, extra fees for. And there are some dealerships that if somebody trades it, they don't touch it. They just sell it back. They don't care if something is wrong with it. So you gotta go to a good dealership if you're buying something used. I would say Airport Toyota in Vandalia to me is good. There are some other ones too, but that's the one I trust the most. That's where I go to do my oil change, and that's where I go. It's a little extra, but if you go to the dealership, they always do a good job because number one, they work with your brain, so they know the ins and out. Now, if you go to an outside mechanic, something can always be wrong, and you're gonna end up spending your money more, and you're gonna be calling the tow truck. You're gonna be left stranded somewhere. So for me personally, I would rather pay the extra money to know that my car is being fixed the right way. So because I had a 1997, I'll never do that again. But uh, okay, so there's a vocabulary list that will be in the assignment. So this is just a few of them. There's more. So the sticker price is just the base price plus the options and the destination price and all the fees. So the sticker price is usually the price before tax, right? So if you go to the dealership and they show the sticker price, and they add all those things that's down there, and they say it's maybe like 18,350. That the sticker price is going to be 18,350. Now after now the tax would be, they're not going to put in the tax because it depends on your county, your state. So the sticker price is the price that's going to be on the car. So whenever you see that, that's usually what the cost of the car is. Now, of course, you can negotiate anything, right? So you can always negotiate $1,000 down, $2,000 down, and if you put in the more down payment you can negotiate that down further. So now the base price is the price. I guess the base price and the MSRP are the same. Is the price from the dealership. And depreciation, right? Depreciation, like anything you buy, depreciate over time, unless it is like work of art or like antiques. So if you buy a Porsche, the moment you, or a Lexus or any car, the moment you drive it off the lot, it already has lost its value. Unless now there's some dealership that allow you to return it within 7 days. Now I don't know if that's true, but I've heard of some dealerships. I think the one next to Horizon Science Academy, SRC. I think that's the name of the dealership. I saw one of the commercials saying that you got 7 days to return it, but that's a lot of cars, a lot of dealerships like you drive it off the lot, you can't return it. So and yeah, so like I said, okay, all right, depreciation is just the moment you buy the car, it's gonna lose value unless the car you buy is like antique, like I don't know, a very rare Porsche or a very rare BMW, then the value might hold its value or it might even go up. But for most people, so all right, so the formula is what we're going to use to solve most of these problems. But we have a couple of questions here. Owning a vehicle on a budget, and like okay, the full question is I was just saving some space here. What does owning a vehicle will do to your budget? Of course, it's gonna impact your budget, right? It's gonna impact your monthly income, right? How you spend it. Because if you say something like, hey, let's say you make 400 a week at Walmart or McDonald's, and 400 times 4 is 1600, right? So let's say you make 1600. I mean, you have other things, right? You have rent, you have utility bills, you have food, and you having a car will definitely impact that. Of course, when you buy a car, you want to buy something that you like, but also you want to think about the gas price and all that. Like if you just go out there and buy a big truck that's like 10 miles a gallon, like a Hummer, you're gonna be filling out every day or every other day, and that's bad. Like me, for personally, I drive a Prius. My car is 60 miles a gallon, so the best way I can tell you is I can go from here, from Dayton to Cincinnati, or from Dayton to Columbus on a gallon, right? 60 miles a gallon. Like 1 gallon will take me that far. So nowadays, there's a lot of cars that will give you like 40 miles a gallon. There's a lot of Chevys, there's a lot of Ford. Now, if BMW and Mercedes, those cars are not known. They're not known for being good on gas. So if you buy that, you got to think that you're going to be spending more money on gas. And also, like we talked about in class, if you buy a car, you got to think about the expenses, like the insurance. Like if you buy a simple Nissan, your insurance will be cheap, but if you buy a Mercedes or a Porsche, your insurance will be much higher, right? Because the parts will be higher, the mechanics will be higher, and all that stuff. So when you buy a car, it's not, or when you buy when you buy a Tesla, your insurance is gonna go up, fixing it is gonna go up, and all that stuff. So when you buy a car, you gotta think about a lot of stuff. So you gotta think about your budget, right? How it's gonna impact your budget, and since you're a new driver, anything can happen. You might hit somebody might hit you, and it don't matter how careful you are. There are people who drive reckless, and one day you might be distracted. So you got to think about, if you buy a car, buy something that's good and cheap, like a Honda, a Toyota, or Nissan. But that's like any of those cars. If they're less than 5 years, you shouldn't have any problem. So all right. So the answer here, yes, owning a vehicle on a budget will definitely hurt your budget, right? So you got to think about a lot. You got to think about if you can afford the insurance, if you can afford fixing it, if you can afford a lot of stuff. So now the next one we're gonna talk about is purchasing a vehicle at a dealership the same as buying from a friend? Uh, it's similar, but it's not the same, because if you go to the dealership, there's a lot of things they're gonna do for you, and you got, I mean, there's things you're gonna have to do, like paying taxes. They might add some extra stuff that you don't know, or they might add like engine protection. A lot of people don't want that. If you buy something from a friend, you give him 2,000 and you're good, right? He probably give you the title, and then you have to go to the DMV, and both of you gonna sign, and then and then maybe you pay the taxes there, and then that's it. So you can say the difference is, of course, your friend will take it cash, and it's like straightforward. You go to the DMV and you sign it, and with the dealership is usually financing, although you can pay cash as well. But also there are many things the dealership can do for you. The dealership will give you a plate, will change, will process all those things and send it to the dealership for you. Now, if you buy from a friend, all those little steps you have to do it by yourself. You have to change the plate, change the registration, pay all the fees, pay all the taxes, and all that. If you buy from a different state, all that, you have to take care of it. Now, if you buy from a dealership, they will take care of it. So you have a chance to really fill out this properly, show all the differences in a dealership. They will do this for you. If you buy from a friend, you have to do, you have to register, you have to change the plates in your name, and all that stuff. And if you buy from a dealership, they might charge you all the fees. So that's the main difference. Now, okay, so let's get on today's lesson, which is buying a vehicle, and all we're gonna use is the sticker price formula, and that's pretty simple. Like, just addition. All you need is a calculator. All right, so I'm gonna do question number 1. Like I said, you have these questions later on the Google Classroom. So, okay. All right, so question number 1. All right, River City Autos has a pickup truck for sale. Its base price is $22,225. So base $22,225. All right, now for there are some options, right? 6-speed transmission, 2,908. All right, 6-speed, 2,208. And then now the next one is cruise control, 240. Cruise 240. I'm just gonna go through it a little fast. Trailer towing package, 230. Towing, 230. And then power windows, 738. Power windows, 738. And then destination charge. All right, destination charge is gonna be $900. All right. So let's do this quickly. All right, so 6-speed is a feature. Cruise control, right? A lot of cars have cruise control on the build, but like, that's actually costs more, cruise control, because I've seen that like on the lowest models, like if you get like a Toyota Corolla, like the cheapest version might not have cruise control. I think the Toyota Yaris cheapest version is not gonna have not a towing. Like, you might have an SUV, right? You want to add the towing feature in the back that costs $230. The power window $738. Destination charge $900. So if I want to know the sticker price, all I have to do is add everything, right? This is like all the options, right? These are the options, and this is the destination chart, right? Base price, option, destination. So add everything, right? So in the book, they say the answer is for number 1. So if you add everything with your calculator, that's all you need. 27,241. All right. Thank you, everyone. Till next time.